Welcome to Happy Wife, Happy Life. We're your hosts. I'm Kendahl Landreth.
And I'm Jordan Myrick.
And we are two incredibly unqualified,
but deeply in love comedians who are here to help you with all things relationships.
And on today's episode, we're playing a couples card game.
And I hate games.
We are playing the ultimate date night game for couples. It says for fun couples.
For fun couples. And to be clear, this is not an ad or a sponsored video. We just have, this is like Kendall's dream come true.
I know.
Loves games.
I've really manipulated this situation because I have always wanted to do a couples card game like this with Jordan. And I actually don't even love games in general. I love specifically games like this where you're kind of just talking, but it's very structured conversation.
Yeah, and I hate almost all types of games in general. I'm just not a game player. It's not my thing.
You like a couple things you really have liked. You like Sushi Go.
I like Sushi Go. I like Code Names. But I still don't know if I'd rather play them over talking.
Yeah.
And then even like I didn't grow up playing video games. I grew up doing like Zoo Tycoon. But even then there was no competitive element to it. I just wanted.
Well, then you're not playing Zoo Tycoon.
I just wanted to build the most beautiful zoo possible with the happiest animals.
And how did it go?
Incredibly.
Oh,
so now we're here to play this actual game.
Oh, can I tell you?
Yeah?
I got to tell you something, Jordan. I've really been looking forward to today all week.
I'm happy to hear that.
Because I really missed you this week. I feel like we've been so busy this week.
Wow, we have been really busy.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen you a lot, but I still have missed you.
I love that. I missed you too.
So I was looking forward to just chatting today.
You're so sweet.
Okay.
Oh my God, you're
enough.
so sweet.
Okay, enough. Should we get started?
Yes. Okay, the categories are keep this card if.
Ooh.
Rapid fire.
Okay.
Match.
Ooh.
And most likely to.
Okay.
There's also a dare section of cards, but I'm like, we have to take that out. What are we going to do in the Spotify office? Nothing.
Yeah, I'm like running up to our Spotify representative being like, do you have peanut butter?
Yeah.
I need peanut butter.
Yeah. I'm like, take my top off. I'm like, no, we can't do that. So we've removed dare from the thing. And then they gave us this little wheel. And by they gave us, I mean, it comes in the box and we bought it at Target.
Anytime I've looked at games online like this, I've always thought it was so funny. I'm interested to see what this is like because it'll be like, get to know your partner, reconnect to your partner. And the questions will be like, what band are you most likely to listen to?
Tell me one thing about your childhood. I'm like, Kendahl and I do not have one singular private thought, so those games would not work for us.
Not with just each other, with anyone.
With anyone, yeah. And so I wanted to pick one that was fun. The two categories of these games feel like they're kind of like very sexual or fun, and maybe this could be played as a group.
One I read that because we were looking through all the games to like pick, and one of them was like it was for a couple to play together, and it was like lick your partner's ear. And I'm like, the thought of you and I sitting at a table like playing a game and me having to like get up and lick your ear is so funny.
Yeah,
as
insane.
if that would like ignite in me something that I'm like, we got a bone right now.
Yeah, it's giving summer camp to me. Summer camp truth or dare, which I don't love.
And I do love. Okay, how should we do this? Because there is a thing we can spin.
Yeah,
okay,
spin.
Okay, here, you spin.
Well,
first.
here, let's decide who's gonna go first. We'll do rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Okay.
Okay, can you hold it for me while I spin?
Kendahl got rock, I got scissors. So Kendahl won. Oop.
Okay, the spinner is not great quality.
You're just kind of spinning in a way that's wild.
Shall you go from... Oh, wow, that is a good spinner.
Okay. Player's choice.
Ooh,
Pick
okay.
any category.
I'm going to do most likely to.
Okay. And I ask it to you?
I have no idea. We're kind of coming up with these rules as we go.
Yeah. We did not read the rules. Okay, this is so these are like high school superlatives. Most likely to fake their own death to get out of something.
This game is gonna be so cringy, and I love it. Most likely to fake a death to get out of something. I would
fake their
say
own death.
Me, probably me,
because you're always trying to get out of everything.
I don't want to do a single plan I've ever made.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not ever a single one.
Absolutely.
All right,
easy.
Your turn.
Oh, wait, hold on. Match.
Ooh.
I don't know what this category is.
I don't either. Okay, you're supposed to say mine, I think.
Oh, okay.
Wow, I love this. Kind of all about me. So
yeah.
far. What show am I watching right now?
Bridgerton.
Yes. Oh, and I'm addicted, and I'm reading all the books.
You're obsessed.
It's the straightest part of me.
Yeah, we just finished the new season, And then
the first 4 episodes of the new
season. And then we will, I'm sure, start Queen Charlotte soon.
I know. Well, Bridgerton is one of the few things I would say the show is a lot better than the books. Like, the show is more interesting. Like, I found reading the books, I'm like, wow, she really has not left a lot of, like, the plot is very sparse.
Sure.
Where it's kind of like usually the couple will kind of get married halfway through, and then the issue of the second half of the book is one of them being like, she's kind of annoying me. And I'm like, yeah, this seems like just a normal marriage.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Most likely
Again.
to...
Okay, here we go.
Oh, yeah, we have done that.
Oh, this is easy. Most likely to get into an argument with a stranger.
3, 2, 1.
Jordan.
Me! I got into an argument with a stranger on the way to work yesterday.
Well, tell them what happened. This is horrible.
Okay, I truly think the downfall of our society will be people that are unable to admit that they're wrong when they're wrong. But a man was cleaning out his car, like on the side of the street, in an area where he was still like fully very much in the street.
Yeah.
And he had his car doors open, and I was driving towards him, and he took like a ball of like wadded up paper that was probably like tennis ball size, maybe a little bit larger. And he threw it up in the air and kicked it into oncoming traffic, and it hit my windshield. And I thought that was insane. And I rolled my window down and I was like, hey, dude, like, be careful throwing something into the windshield of someone driving towards you. It's really dangerous. And he goes, I didn't do that.
Insane.
And I said, well, you did, or else I wouldn't have stopped to speak to you, because that wouldn't make sense. And he looks at me and he just kind of smirks and laughs a little bit.
Oof.
So then I drove away, and as I'm driving away, I can just hear him shouting, it's just a piece of paper, you bitch. And I'm like, that is so embarrassing for you. Why would you not just be like, oh, my bad? That being said, I don't know why I expected anything different from a man who was purposefully littering
I know.
in a neighborhood. Like, that's so wild. I think if you're littering in 2024, you should be put on one of those trash barges, and you should have to live there, because why are you littering? I think maybe in a different time we didn't realize littering was bad. In 2024, the idea that you're like, I have trash in my car, and it's so important for me to get that trash out of my car that I should put it on the street or in nature. I'm like, you do not deserve to live on solid ground with the rest of us. You should be on a trash barge.
I think in America we've spoiled citizens too much, and I rarely say that about America. There are too many trash cans. When we were in Japan, there's not a fucking single trash can. You're expected to carry your trash throughout the day. You can throw it away when you get home or when you get somewhere else. But I think in America, it's like every corner has a trash can. So people I have seen, they will be eating a bag of chips, they finish it, they just drop it.
They're like, I can't have trash on me at any time.
It's so wild. But I always feel the sweetest thing about Jordan, I feel like, is if you get into well, this is not the sweetest thing about you, actually. This is a funny thing I think about you, is that you will get into a kind of a tiff with a stranger, and weeks later we'll be sitting there and you're like, you know what I should have said? I should have said. And then you even knew, and it's like for weeks you have you can't stop thinking about it. We went to the farmer's market this weekend or last weekend, and I was walking behind this man who was dressed like he was in NSYNC. I don't know what he was wearing.
He had on a green silk Italy track jacket and like a big flat brim baseball cap. He looked like an idiot.
I should have known he wasn't going to please me. So I'm walking behind him, and he is a stroller with a child in it, and his wife is next to him. And they just stop, like, right in the middle of the walkway.
With everybody behind them.
They just stop, which genuinely did not bother me. Like,
I think that's rude, but Kendall's not fazed by that kind of stuff.
Well, I guess I'm like, yes, technically it is rude, but it never really bothers me because I'm like, I have done stuff before that is like, I'm not thinking, or like he's stressed with his kid and he's just like, I don't know.
So forgiving.
Well, I just am like, there are times people have to be patient for me, so I try to have patience for people. But also just for my own peace of mind, I don't want to be annoyed all the time.
Yeah.
So sometimes, like, if someone just stops in the middle of the road, I'm like, all right, well, we're sitting here, break from driving. I can just chill for a second. Anyways, he stops in the middle of the walkway. Everyone has to stop. So I genuinely just was not angry and just stopped for a second and started looking at something next to me that was at another stand and was kind of just like taking, like, you know, buying time while he was stopped in the middle of the walkway. He turns to me and he goes, you know, you can just say, excuse me. And I was like, what? And he was like, you can just say, excuse me, if you want to get by instead of just standing there. And I was like, oh.
Now, I want to be clear. I was on the other side of the farmer's market. So I was not there for this, because if I had been there for this, I would be in a federal penitentiary. Like that, I absolutely not. This man and I would have engaged in heated verbal sparring in front of my favorite stand at the farmer's market. And
you love that stand. I was so proud of myself, which is embarrassing because I genuinely left being like, I did a really good job for myself, because usually my response would have been, sorry. And then I would have ran away and I would have been like so mad for months at a time being like, why did I apologize to that fucking man? I cannot believe I did that. But I did do the laugh, you know, the laugh that's kind of like, you're crazy. Where I was like, what? And then I walked away, which to me was really sticking up for myself, which is deeply embarrassing. But I didn't apologize to him, which I'm really working on.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you. But insane. Can't apologize.
I'm just like, that will truly be the downfall of society. The downfall of society will be people unable to be like, I'm sorry that I did that wrong thing. I'm sorry that I was inconsiderate, and just acknowledge it. I had a man one time almost T-bone me at a 4-way stop sign situation where I stopped, then I went, and he just plows through the intersection.
Never stopped
at the stop sign. Scared me. He slams on his brakes. I slam on my brakes. I look over. He lays on his horn and gives me the finger. I'm like, in what world is that your reaction to that?
But the only thing I can say to comfort you is that these men have always existed. They have always existed. In fact, there are probably less of them now than there have been in the past. They have always been there. And what did I tell you? I said, if it makes you feel better, think about all the people right now. There are probably thousands, hundreds of thousands of them cleaning their car right now and being really responsible.
Not throwing their trash directly into my windshield as I'm driving towards
There's
them.
a lot better people than there are bad people. I swear. I know it doesn't feel that way, but there really are.
I agree with you. But I'm like, what do? I don't want to get myself all worked up. And I also don't want to have an interaction with this bad person. But at the same time, I'm like, what? We just let people that are bad do whatever they want to us forever?
He lives a horrible life. And his children probably don't speak to him. And he will die alone in a hospital.
I hope so.
If I have anything to do with it. I'll hold it while you spin it.
I hope not in a hospital. I don't want to subject nurses to that. Player's choice. I guess I'll do rapid fire because we haven't done that one yet.
Wait, I need to pick it for you, right? Because it's for you.
I don't remember.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, interesting.
What is it?
I don't really understand. It's just one question. So I'm wondering if you're supposed to list like a bunch.
I think so. And it's probably within a timed thing.
Cool.
Here, get your phone and time me.
This is a very funny question because I don't think there's going to be many responses from you.
Oh, no.
Okay. I'm going to give you 20 seconds.
20?
15.
Do 10.
How many? 10? Okay.
20 is a long time.
10 seconds. Okay. Wait, sorry.
And you have to start it after you read the question.
Yeah. Okay, great.
Okay.
Ready?
Okay.
Types of pets we'd like to get.
Dog. Pig. Guinea pig.
Oh.
A raccoon.
What?
We don't want a raccoon. Okay.
Wow. I would never have guessed any of those responses except pig and dog. Pig and dog, yes. I don't want a guinea pig, really.
I saw a really cute video of guinea pigs this morning, and so I kind of got guinea pig on the brain.
Yeah.
And raccoons are cute. I said that kind of in panic, but I don't ever want to own a wild animal. I only want to own an animal that wants to be owned by me.
Yes. I really want a pig, and I really want cows, and I really want...
I should have gone farm animal.
Because that is the only... Because at first I was like, we just really want dogs.
Llama or like alpaca.
We want alpacas one day. Because I always tell you about this charity I found where you can shave your alpaca and send it to this woman, and she cleans up oil spills with it. And I'm obsessed.
Loves the concept of this.
Okay. What
Dare.
Oh, I gotta go again.
Ow.
Are you okay? I'm sorry, babe. What does it say?
Keep this card if...
What does it say?
Keep this card if your keep this card if your partner has ever had you as their phone background.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I guess you keep that. Wait, I can show.
If I remember, it's a pretty bad photo of me.
No, it's sweet. If you're listening, I'll describe it. But it's Kendahl holding up the peace sign on either side of her head, and she's like smiling really big. It went black. It's very sweet.
And what's my location?
What?
What's my location in the photo?
You're in our bedroom?
No, I'm sitting on the toilet.
No, you're not. You can see You can see a sliding glass door in the back.
No, this is on my mom's toilet.
Oh, I didn't know that until just now. I thought this was in our bedroom.
No, my phone background is us kissing in Alaska.
That's nice.
It's a very beautiful photo.
We took some really nice pictures in Alaska.
We really did. Okay, spin it.
Oh, it's my turn.
Is the spinning fun, or should we just start picking?
No, we have to keep doing the spinning. It's part of it. Rapid fire.
Okay. You have. Oh, this is
Give me 10 seconds on the clock.
Okay.
This is fun.
10 seconds. Name as
15.
many.
Give me 15.
Okay, I think you might want more time for this anyway.
Uh-oh.
Start listing our songs.
The theme song from the movie Spy, which is like a parody of a James Bond song.
That I wrote my own lyrics to.
You wrote your own lyrics to. We sing to our dog, Angel Lamb of God, you take away the sins. And those are our two songs.
It's not really. The last one's kind of you and Angel's song that I've never heard.
But you're there. You've heard it.
No.
I sing that to her all the time.
We sing a lot of. I think we just put Angel's name into a lot of different songs.
Yeah.
What is it? No, we actually do have a song though. You made me a playlist when we first started dating. I'm trying to think of
well, the thing I always sing to you, and I know rapid fire is over, so I failed. If we were playing for points, I'd be losing. But I sing Superstar by Usher to you all the time.
Yeah.
That's our number one song after the Spy theme song.
And then I also think, maybe this is just for me, but when we first started dating and I would like think about you, I had made you a playlist as well. And one of the songs was that one that's like, I believe I'm falling in love. And I really like that one.
But I don't think I wouldn't say that's like one of our songs.
No, I think it's more personal to me. I'm so gay. I feel like I remember turning that song on purposefully and journaling about you. I'm like in my own movie.
I love that.
Okay.
You do have main character syndrome real bad. Keep this card if.
Okay.
This is maybe the worst part of the game.
Okay. I kind of agree. What is it?
Keep this card if your partner has ever laughed when you were mad.
Okay. Well, have you? That's
yeah, definitely. Rude. So have you.
Like jokey angry though. Okay.
Give me the timer.
Oh, God, you've gotten this one multiple times.
I know. Rapid fire. I thought I would do really well at this because of improv, but I'm actually doing really poorly.
No, you're doing a great job. Rapid fire. Halloween costumes each other has had. 15 seconds on the clock.
You dressed up as a piece of pizza 1 year. You 1 year with me dressed up as the sun.
You can also name ones you've done.
Oh, wait, really?
Halloween costumes each other has had.
I think it means each other like the other person.
Oh, okay.
Why would this couples game be to me name my Halloween costumes?
I don't know. No, I would, you're looking, I think I said this before, but I've won the costume contest at my middle school 3 years in a row.
Oh, you did one really good one. What was it?
Past and Future, you liked that one.
Kendahl did Past and Future.
I was
Nothing
in 8th
like
grade.
A conceptual child's Halloween costume.
And it was upcycled from my previous Halloween costume.
I love that. Ooh. Most likely to.
God, I've gotten that one Isn't that interesting?
No, we've gotten this one twice.
Oh. I was thinking of the keep this card up.
Keep this card's wild. These are most likely to not make it to the bathroom in time. Why is this a sexy this is also like, what is the point to learn about your partner? If your partner's consistently not making it to the bathroom on time, and you sent them to the doctor.
I would say, I feel like equally we both.
No, it's you, unfortunately. But I'm sorry. It is you.
What a horrible question.
But what a horrible question. Is this supposed to be a sexy game or what is the...
No, I think I pitched the sexy one and you wanted this one.
Well, the sexy game had so many activities.
I told you, I knew what was going to happen. The one I sent to you that I was like, or that you sent to me, and I was like, I think this is a better one. The questions were more serious, but they were more open-ended. And I was like, I've seen games like this where they are just like Who's most likely to eat a bowl of chocolate chip ice cream?
Okay, but I think that could be fun in its own way. I don't know. Listen, we can have another episode where we play the really sexy game if we need to.
I'm sure people are dying for
What's that? Dare?
Yeah.
Okay, dare again. Rapid fire. Wow.
Okay.
And timer. And I'm getting really bad at these.
Okay. Things on our bucket list.
Go?
Yeah.
I want to go to Thailand.
Okay.
We want to go to Greece. We want to buy a house. We want to own a pig. We want to take care of our parents. I don't know if that's bucket list. That's more obligation and necessity than bucket list.
Rapid fire. I got rapid fire this
Okay,
time.
that's fun. Can you set a timer for 15 seconds?
Yeah.
Oh, this is fun. Groceries I always buy.
You always buy chomps for me because I love my chomps. You always get God, I feel like you bring home so much food from work.
what is it?
Beans. There's a lot of packaged beans. Impossible chicken patties.
You did really bad. I thought that would be really easy for you.
I think it's hard. You bring home a lot of different things because Jordan works in like food, and I feel like you bring home just random stuff you think I'll like all the
But
time.
we have stuff we always buy.
Like what were you thinking of?
Fresca.
Oh,
We always buy Fresca.
And boy, is it a point of contention because I drink 8 of them a day.
Kendahl is not good at like rationing. It does make me scared if anything bad ever happened and we had to ration. Because I'm like, ooh, I would love to have maybe one Fresca a day, one Fresca every other day. And if there's Fresca, Kendahl will replace Fresca like in the place of water.
Well, it is water, so
no water, just Fresca.
Yeah.
So by the end of the day, I'm like, who's had 12 Frescas? And the answer is Kendahl.
But you also, we've talked about this before, but you like to ration in a degree that is too much. Like there's that cornbread we got from that restaurant that you were like, save me a piece of it. And I did, but I know it's just going to go bad. We're going to
I'm going to eat it when we get home from today.
All right. Player's choice. I realize it's your turn, so you get to do player's choice.
I don't think it. Oh, it is my turn. Oh, and you did the thing for me. Let's do what's match?
I think you say it for me. Like you guess mine.
Oh.
What is my all-time favorite album?
You don't have a favorite album.
I disagree.
You don't know music like that.
I do.
No, you don't.
No, I don't, but I do have a favorite album.
I think you could think of a favorite album if I asked you that question right now.
No, I have a favorite album.
You don't even know it. You're having to look it up.
I have to look up the name of it, but I know all the songs
But that's
on
what
it.
I'm saying.
But I know all the songs on it.
I could tell you albums you love. You love Renaissance. You
Oh my
love
God.
Renaissance.
I really do.
I think you would say that's maybe one of the best albums of all time.
I think that is the best album of all time. It's not my favorite album of all time.
But I'm saying you don't even know the name of your favorite.
But I'm
album of all
finding it
time.
right now.
And that's fine.
But you know that this is my favorite like person, and you know my favorite songs on this album, so I think you should know the name of it.
I should know the name of the album when you don't.
Yeah. No, you should know. You don't need to know the name, but you should know the person. You shouldn't. You don't. It doesn't matter to me. But I think you would know the person who made the album.
The person who made the album. It's not Vance Joy?
No.
You like Vance Joy?
He was my high school like favorite. I listened to him a lot in high school. But I guess to me, I consider like Renaissance. I don't know how I'm gonna feel in 10 years. I mean, I think it's like literally the greatest album of all time. But I think this album. I've had favorite albums, like this is my favorite album of the year. This album's been my favorite album since I was like in high school, and it's never changed. I still listen to it all the time.
You listen to it all the time,
Probably every day I go walk to the gym. Swear on
but
my
not
life.
publicly. You're not like playing it in the house.
I don't play really music in the house.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Okay. What is it?
It's Florence and the Machine.
Oh, the one where she does Dog Days.
Mm-hmm.
You love Florence and the Machine. Yeah, that makes sense.
And I've listened to that since I got my car. That was like the first song I played in my car.
And I know your favorite song is a song about the ocean on that album.
Cosmic. I'm just like bad with names in general, so Cosmic Love is probably my favorite song on that album.
Isn't there one song about the ocean or a wave or something?
You're thinking of something that's not on that album.
Okay, but you've also told me that's one of your favorite songs.
Ship to Wreck, I think is what you're thinking of.
Yes, maybe.
Yeah, I really like that song too.
Okay.
I also really like, I like a lot of,
I know you
like
like
their
her a lot.
albums. I really like them.
I think if you had been like, name my favorite artist, I would have thought of that.
Yes,
but favorite
totally.
album, I'm just like, to me, that's not really how you think.
Well, I'm
and
also
I think
not
that's
a
good
huge
example.
I'm a huge album listener.
Yes, that's my point. So if the question is album specific, I'm like, you don't really think like that.
Yeah.
So
I think very song to song. Like I think I would be like, Like, I don't know if there's, besides Renaissance, honestly, so maybe in a roundabout way you were correct.
Thank you.
I feel like besides Renaissance, there's no album I've listened to in entirety. I don't, because I feel like I'm a definite, like, each album I really like, there's 5 songs I love, obsessed with, but I don't need to listen to the songs I don't like.
Sure.
And I would never sit and listen through a full album just to, like, listen to something like that.
That's that ADHD, baby. Keep this card if your partner has ever used your credit card without asking. Probably, right?
Your credit card?
Probably.
Yes, I've definitely done that.
We kind of, I feel it, so I keep it.
Oh, sorry.
This is just like with my credit card. We see our money very communally.
Yeah, I would feel like for the most part we use our own credit cards, but I feel like if although I don't know, you've got mine all hooked up to your computer in a way that I don't even know how to do on my computer, so that's
well, that's because A, you've never tried, and B, I do a lot of our purchasing based
travel.
on travel deals related to specific credit cards and like what I can get the best deal with and stuff. So I do a lot of wheeling and dealing in that way.
But I think if I was out and I like pulled if I was out and I like wanted fast food or something and I saw that your credit card was in the car, I wouldn't think to be like, is that bad of me to use?
No.
Like I wouldn't think about that. Okay.
I bought like your credit card was on our gym membership. So when I signed up for personal training sessions, they were like, put it on this card. And I was like, yes.
Okay.
But it actually doesn't matter because it's my money too. Most likely to. But do you know what I mean? I'm like, it's not like I'm like, I pulled a fast one on her. I'm like, well, we all just use the same money.
Yes, 100%.
And buy the same things.
I always think that's wild. We could do a whole episode on this, but I know, whatever way couples do their money is totally, whatever works for you. But I always find it wild when I've been out to dinner with someone who's like, they're a couple that's been together for like 12 years.
They've been like, they're like fully married and have 2 children.
Yeah,
and they're like
they'll
Venmoing
be like
each other.
Venmoing each other. I'm like, what the fuck?
No disrespect to those people whatsoever.
That's like
it's just different from what we do.
It's just always shocking to me. Yeah. Okay. Most likely to still sleep with their childhood stuffed animal or blanket. Well, Jordan does do that.
Okay. I sleep with a blanket that my mom made me when I was a baby, but it's an extremely nice
It's incredible. I
blanket.
Sleep with it sometimes too.
It's not a weird little, you see people's baby blankets and they're like scary.
Well, and they're ones that they've been like, it's disintegrated like that because I used to suck on it.
Yes, mine is not like that at all. Mine is kind of like a luxury piece of bedding.
Although I wouldn't mind if it was. I think that's very sweet. I slept with my stuffed animals for a very long time.
You slept with Angus, your giraffe, when we first started dating.
Yeah, but before that, I had Kyle and Wormy, who were a real duo. Wormy was my mom's friend, Mr. Don, got me Wormy at a garage sale.
And Wormy, to be clear, is the caterpillar from A Bug's Life.
Isn't he
and
Russian?
His name is, I think he's German, maybe.
German.
His name is not Wormy.
Yes, but I
Yours
named him
is
Wormy.
named.
Yeah, I was
Wormy,
like, whoa.
Yeah. And he's told me his name is not Wormy. No, but like the character has some different name, and you just named him Wormy, which I think is cute.
Yeah, and then Kyle, I also named, just a very random name. Kyle, I named, my mom got him for me when, if I remember correctly, I was 4 on Valentine's Day. She got me him, and I slept with them together from when I was literally so little to when I left for college, and I think I didn't bring them with me to college, which was
that's
insane.
wild. It is funny the way we kind of refer to them like Kyle and Wormy, like they are such a duo.
They are. And when I had really bad OCD as a kid, every night before I fell asleep, I would hold them and I would have to kiss each of their heads 8 times.
Sure.
They really were a duo, and I just like we still keep, they're high up on, we have like a
stuffed animal shelf, basically.
It's just so, it's like our blinds that I found a place to put all of our stuffed animals, and it does feel very loving. Like when I walk in the room, I'm like, all of our protectors.
Yeah, they're kind of godlike figures in a way.
Yeah. Okay, your
looming
turn.
over our bed.
It's this one most likely too.
Okay. Is that because you don't want to do another
I'm
rapid
sick
fire?
of you doing rapid
I
fire.
know.
Just kidding.
This one's sad. Most likely to get convinced to join a pyramid scheme.
Okay, I actually don't think that it's me. I think you're saying it's sad because
Sweetheart.
It's not. I do not think I would join a pyramid scheme.
I think you would before I would.
I'm pretty street smart.
I think you would join a pyramid scheme before I would.
I could see you, to be honest. I'm very skeptical of people. I could see you coming home and being like if someone was like successful, you being like, I met this person.
I completely disagree.
I feel like you'd be like, I met this person. We really connected. We were networking. We were all this stuff. And here's this thing. Because you have to remember, pyramid schemes don't start as something insane.
But I'm so skeptical of everything. And I look into stuff so much.
But once
you don't.
But once you think, I feel like once you think you're right about something, you are all in with it.
Yes.
Versus me can constantly be swayed. Like, I feel like I could be in a pyramid scheme for 2 days, and if you were like, Kendahl, this is not good, this is a pyramid scheme, I'd be like, oh, got it, okay.
But that's what I'm saying. I think you would join a pyramid scheme for 2 days before I would join a pyramid scheme.
I
having
think
a
the
really hard
reality
time
is
saying it.
Pyramid scheme?
Pyramid scheme. I keep almost saying period scheme. Period scheme.
I think the reality is neither of us would join a pyramid scheme, but I don't think I am like blaringly the one that would do it.
Blaringly?
Yeah, like read now.
I don't think that's right.
I'm inventing words by the hour.
Are you thinking of glaringly?
Yeah.
Like glaringly obvious?
Damn it. Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
I don't think it's glaringly.
No, it is glaringly obvious.
Yeah,
Glaringly obvious.
That's what it is.
You know what I meant.
I knew what you meant. I just want to check in.
I got
I'm sorry.
Okay. Player's choice. Should we just start doing player's choice?
No, I like spinning the wheel, unfortunately.
It feels like there's always just an awkward silence for the audio listeners where it's just just hearing this.
That's ASMR. They like that.
I'm going to pick
Do it. Do it. Quick, do it.
match.
Okay. I knew you were going to pick that one. What is my all-time favorite movie? Easy. Easy. Grease.
I'm embarrassed. I
Grease
said
is the
Glees.
word. Glee.
Glees is the word. Wait, what was I doing the other night that was making you laugh so hard?
I don't remember.
I was saying a word really bizarrely.
I don't
and you
know.
like really thought it was funny.
You make me laugh so much. It's hard to say.
Okay, go ahead.
I can't remember. I wish I could. Rapid fire. Come on, baby. I'm the rapid fire queen.
Okay. We can't do this one.
Why?
It's people we hate. But we're saving this because I want to do it later.
That's the first one I've gotten where I'm like, now that's fun for a couple's card game at home. I was like, I could do famous people I hate, I guess. Too dicey.
No, we're still trying to get podcasts.
We might have them on the podcast.
Okay. Things that remind us of each other. So I think I should just say it to things that remind you of me because I think that's gonna be easier.
Sure.
Ready, set, go.
Charcuterie boards that are seafood.
Okay.
Giraffes.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
The show I Love Lucy.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Anytime I see a lesbian with a bad haircut. I'll say why later.
What?
Because Kendahl always thinks she wants an alternative lesbian haircut.
I know. We saw Love Lies Bleeding and we left and literally almost at the exact same time Jordan goes, that was a horrible haircut. And I go, I think I should get that haircut.
Yeah, so anytime Karen... I'm having too much fun. I'm Rock Kendall's name. Anytime Kendahl sees a bad queer haircut, Kendall's like, I want that haircut. And I'm like, you can't get that haircut because that haircut takes so much styling. And something to know about Kendahl is Kendahl does not like wearing makeup, doing her hair.
I don't even think you need to tell people this. It's very clear from watching. If they watch this podcast and I do my hair and makeup, I'm wearing a bluey sweatshirt right now.
You're very naturally beautiful.
Very homely, as some have said.
You're very naturally beautiful.
Thank you.
So you don't really wear makeup. You don't really do your hair. You're not into like dressing up that much.
No.
So I'm like, you can't get a hairstyle that is fully dependent on whether or not you style it. You have to have like a good easy haircut like the one you have now.
It is easy right now. It's
And
not
you like
looking its best today, but it actually, I feel like can look really nice without me doing really anything
And
to
I
it.
think that's the key to what you want.
I know, but Kristen Stewart in that movie, I was like,
baby.
this is what I want to look like.
I know,
like
sweetheart.
the outfits, the hair.
I know.
This is sad to watch you try to spin
I
this.
just keep getting dare.
Oh.
Why can't I?
Just, let's do dealer's choice.
Match. Kendahl, we're using the wheel. I like the wheel. Oh.
What?
Oh, yeah, I can ask you this. Where did I celebrate my birthday last year? Did these people just meet? What is this card game? Where did I celebrate my birthday? Actually, Kendahl has a bad memory. She might not remember. Where did I celebrate my birthday last year?
This is so fucked because I actually have such a bad memory. I'm like, well, this year?
Not this year.
Okay.
Last year.
Last year, we did, was that when we did the movie? At the movie theater where we invited everybody? Or was that the year before that?
That was multiple years ago.
What did we... Oh my God, Jordan. I'm sorry. I don't know. He said, did these people just meet?
And then I said, no, this person is Kendahl.
What did we do? I don't remember.
We went to New York and we saw Sweeney Todd.
Oh my God. How could I forget?
Because it was incredible. We saw Sweeney Todd with Annalie Ashford and Josh Groban. And Gatton Matarazzo.
Yeah, it was one of the best things I've ever seen.
Unbelievable.
That is the first Broadway show I was like, I want to see this again.
Yes,
like,
it was. I could have watched it immediately again if they had just like keep rolling,
which is insane because it's like 3.5 hours long.
It's long. It was unbelievable.
Really, it was so good.
We loved it. Ow.
Dealer's choice. You okay?
Yeah.
I want to do match again.
Okay.
Where did I spend my childhood?
Get another one. That one's stupid.
What does that mean? I guess where I grew up? Or like where? Well, I'll change the question. What was the most? Where did I spend most of my time as a child?
Living or
not like
physically?
Location? Like, did I spend it outside? Did I spend it in dance
You
class?
spent a lot of time outside. You spent a lot of time at Rose's house.
I did spend a lot of time at Rose's house.
Who is an old lady that lived near you. Spent a lot of time at Rose's house. Yeah. Spent a lot of time with Rose, and you spent a lot of time outside.
I spent a lot of time outside. Yeah. I spent a lot of time outside.
Did you just get ready to go grab another card?
Yeah, I'm having fun.
Most likely to brighten a stranger's day.
Oh, you.
I think you.
Well, I on the mouth.
Yeah. I think that you go outside. You're more bubbly than I am.
But I don't leave my house.
But I go outside more than you do.
It's just the likelihood of me making someone's day from my bedroom is not often how it works.
Absolutely.
Okay. You have the ability to make someone feel very special.
Oh, sweetheart, that's nice. Match. Your turn?
Mm-hmm. I don't get it. Oh. What is my favorite holiday? It's very confusing because it's your turn, but I'm asking you about myself.
No, it's your turn. You just spun the thing.
God, I have to go to a doctor.
Yeah.
What is my favorite holiday?
Christmas.
Yeah, I love Christmas. Sorry.
Wait. Happy birthday, Jesus Christ.
Kendall didn't take her medication this morning, if you can't tell.
Look, I'm not just a Christian when I don't take my medication. Just kidding. I'm not a Christian. I just do. I think it is funny. I'm obsessed with Christmas, and I am not, I know our neighbor has a sign out that's always like, Jesus is the reason for the season. And I'm always like, is this about me? Because I'm literally, all I think about is Christmas year round. I get so excited for it. But
is this about me? What do you mean?
She's probably being like, people think Christmas is just about the gifts and the fun movies, but it's not. It's about God.
Sure.
And I'm like, maybe I need to hear that because I really.
You actually don't.
I'm not religious at all, but I love Christmas.
Yeah.
I just think it is and as a kid, it was so magical because I grew up with siblings and I feel like it just felt like my siblings and I didn't really get along very well a lot of the time, I feel like.
Sure.
But Christmas felt like it was all put to the side. It was just no one fought on Christmas and everyone got along on Christmas. I remember Christmas Eve, I would always sleep in my sister's bed and I looked forward to it all year. I was so excited and we would always have the best time.
That's really sweet.
And I'm really excited for this year because we're going to Germany for Christmas. And they go big on Christmas.
Yeah, which is exciting. I'm not that into Christmas. My family's a Halloween family.
You a big Halloween
And
fan.
I'm a big Halloween family. So the end of the year is always packed for us because we go really hard for Halloween and then we immediately roll into Christmas.
I weirdly like Christmas. I'm not religious, like I said, but my favorite holidays, I would say, are Christmas and Easter.
Easter?
I know.
We've never done anything for Easter.
Maybe you need to look in the mirror.
Okay.
And plan an Easter egg hunt for me. Because
Okay,
I enjoy it.
I will.
I love Easter eggs. I love searching for something and finding candy inside. I loved the chocolate bunnies that were like hollow on the inside.
Okay. Note taken. Note taken.
All year I was going, where's my Easter basket? And you thought it was a joke. It was
You
not a joke.
actually did say that a lot. Kendall, the entire day of Easter this year, Kendall kept going, waiting on my Easter basket. Just waiting on my Easter basket. And kept saying it over and over again. And I thought it was a bit.
It was. I mean, it was, of course.
Well, seems like no.
Well, comedy's based in truth. Player's choice.
All right, I'm going to match. And here's the thing. After I read this question, this will be the end of this episode. And to find out the answer, you'll have to listen to the rest of the episode on Patreon. Ah! We're trying a new thing this week where we're doing a part 2 on Patreon.
Yeah, we're going to keep playing this game over on Patreon. We have a lot of fun over on Patreon.
We
so
really
if you
do.
want to keep playing this game or you want to hear the answer to this question, subscribe to our Patreon and give it a good old listen.
Yeah. Already you ready?
Yeah.
Who is my arch nemesis?
Okay. Who is your arch nemesis? All right, well, I'll be thinking on that.
There's a couple good answers.
Yeah, you have a couple. Thank you so much for listening to this episode. I had fun. I feel relaxed. To be honest, both of us are feeling a little ill today. So this actually just felt very relaxing to just play this little game.
It was really nice.
And I'm excited to continue.
Yeah, and get ready for your episode next week. And as always, thank you to Spotify for letting us film in the office. You can listen to this podcast on Spotify or wherever else you listen to your podcasts. And you can also watch it on YouTube if you like the visual element to it. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok.
Yeah.
And we'll see you next time. Love you.
Bye.